Okay, guys, we're fixing the truck, and when we hear the birdie talk to me, and then I looked at the birdie, and then we'll feed the daddy truck.
Boy, was that a mouthful. What's going on, everybody? I'm Ricky. This is Riker. We're going to be working on my truck today. It's a 2014 Ram 2500. I have a coolant leak, which is a leak that I have is a common issue among the Rams, and I'm not sure what exactly year, well, whatever your model, if your year model has the 6.7 in it, 6-7 liter Cummins, then this should pertain to you. Let's flip it around and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you can see she's filthy. Engine bay needs to be cleaned up, but the problem is, and this is a common failure, this ypipe here is plastic, and I guess just, you know, being under this hood, it being hot, causes it to break down, and it starts to leak. Mine, as you can see, I've done just a patch job while waiting on my new part, but this, it leaked. Mine cracked right up in here, and it started to leak. As you can see, it's sprayed the intake horn with coolant, all that dry white stuff. Now let me show you the fix. So here is the fix. Whether or not it's authentic Mishimoto, I have no clue, but I ordered this on eBay. As you can see, this is the part number. It's Dodge Ram 6.7 Cummins coolant ypipe 2013-2014. However, this should work for all year models that have the same ypipe. I've already took everything out of the box, so we'll flip right here and I'll show you what comes with it. This is the ypipe. It's like an anodized aluminum. Really nice quality. It feels good. It's got some weight to it. I don't think that, you know, we'll have any issues out of this. It also comes with, not the tools, but it comes with these tension clamps, and these are really nice heavy duty clamps. It comes with 3 of them. I haven't taken them out of the plastic yet, but you'll see in just a minute. So we're going to work on getting these installed or getting everything taken off. Make sure you got a bucket to drain the coolant into. Like I said, I've done this twice, or this makes the second time. And in less than, well, I'd say I've had this truck for 3 years. I did it about 6-7 months after I got the truck, maybe a year after I got the truck. And so I'd say 2.5 years was the last time that I did this. But I mean, you would think that Ram or Cummins would come up with a better option, but they don't. I've already unloosened a clamp here and the clamp here, and there's a bolt here, which I'll show you. You will need a, I'm just using a 1/4-inch ratchet, 10mm socket, and the 10mm is for this guy, which is located right here, just right here on the back side. And then you'll need a pair of channel locks for this clamp, that clamp, and I believe that's a 1/4-inch or flathead to get this clamp off. Real quick, I misinformed you on the size of this. I don't even believe that this is a factory clamp. I think I installed this the last time I did this because it was leaking in this area, but the correct size for my clamp is a 5/16 or flathead.
Okay, guys, I'll show you this. Dad loses that he's just fixing that on my owl.
Alright, so what I did was I put a drain pan up under it. And I pulled that hose there, which emptied, pulled this hose, which emptied this out. So now I'm gonna pull this off.
Dad, pull it off. Nothing in there.
That's gonna take a little persuading.
Okay, guys. Do you know what a picture is at? I know. Look at that. I'll show you where it is. The pump is like going to that. You see that car right there? That is going to pull it out with the cabins. But he's doing something to his truck. But you see that car right there? The car's right there, but you see it. I know which is. But you can't see it. But wait. Okay, guys. I know which. You don't know which. The truck cap. Cap's right here. Cap, you see that cap right down there. Cap's right there. Oh. I showed him the cap.
So just like that, I used a little flathead. Little prying, popped right off. So here is the problem piece.
Dad, get my one.
Now we've got to get these clamps here off, which these are plastic clamps, because I want to reuse this entire hose. I don't want to cut it. So I didn't film it, but I just used an oscillating saw, DeWalt oscillating tool, and you see where I cut it, and it popped right off. So here's the hose. I'm fixing to separate them, but like I said, it was just a plastic clamp. It's going to pop right off. Okay, so as you can see, I have it apart. I used a flathead screwdriver, just pry it up in there after I got the clamp off, and it popped right out. As you can see, this is the plastic hose, and you see just with my screwdriver, I guess where this thing's a year or two old, it's broke. So yeah, you see it's just chipping off. It's just plastic. This should have been metal from the factory, but we're doing away with that, and we're going to put our metal in. Okay, so the clamps fit on like so. I'll adjust it once I get it on. It does not use the, I don't believe it does, no, it does not use, with this particular one, these clamps, you need a 10 millimeter, which I have here. We're gonna snug them up just to get them in place, and then we can get it installed back on the truck. All right, so here it is. I got it put back on. I got my clamp reinstalled here. This is put back in place, but I haven't bolted it down yet. Got these all nice and tight, or in place. I've got to tighten them up now. This one as well. Like I said, it takes these new clamps are a 10 millimeter. So let me tighten these up, and then I'll come back to you and show you finished product. Okay, so one thing that I found out while doing this, installing this, is the clamp that comes with it here on the smaller section. The clamp, even tightened up, is a tad bit too big to go in the groove. So what I did was, if you notice on the when I was showing you this aluminum piece, there's a protruded part here, which is what the pipe slips over. I just put the clamp on top of that protruded part, tightened it down, and she's airtight now. So this is what it looks like when it's all finished up. I could have not done this by putting a washer on here behind this bolt, but I already had it here, so we're just gonna see if it holds. If it holds, then we know it works. Only thing left to do now is add some coolant, the coolant that I lost, and fire it up and make sure everything's good to go. But aside from that, this is how you install the eBay Mishimoto ypipe that is problematic on the 6.7 Cummins.
Okay.
Don't forget to
subscribe.
Like,
Subscribe.
comment,
Subscribe.
and subscribe.